There is a heaviness in each stroke of Anyakan Udofia's brush.
There's a huge responsibility when it comes to these kinds of murals because, again, the situation, it's not like she died of natural causes. I had to dig deep and go back into when I was 6. Any average 6-year-old, they're still discovering the world. So I wanted to create something that captures that innocence of a child.
In mid-July, Nia Courtney was killed in a drive-by shooting in the capital's southeast. She was riding her scooter on her way to a corner store in one of the city's poorest neighborhoods.
This is the first time that we experienced something like this up here. So for the behalf of her mother, for our community, out as a family, this is what our gift is to her mother.
5 other people were shot that evening, including Nia's parents, but it barely made headlines at the time.
Please remain calm and remain inside the stadium.
A day later, shots rang out near Nationals Park, causing a panic during America's favorite pastime, shocking many, except for another little girl.
It was my second shooting, so I was kind of prepared, because I always am expecting something to happen.
A few days after that, a barrage of bullets flew in trendy Logan Circle, upending this couple's first date.
I thought in the moment that it was fireworks because we could see the bullets hitting the ground, causing sparks. Suddenly everyone around us was gone, and next thing you do is being pushed inside the restaurant, toppling on top of somebody else.
The bystander who got shot came in right after us, and you could see the wound in his side.
This was the 3rd shooting in just 1 week. Witnesses heard dozens of shots. In this case, police responded within minutes, releasing suspect video within hours.
Black Lives Matter!
In a city where protesters and police have clashed, where Black Lives Matter is a permanent plaza. In 2021, it took the shooting at Logan Circle, a short drive from the White House, to prompt this walkabout.
We're going to do what we do. We're going to arrest people. We're going to lock them up.
Since the pandemic began, gun violence has spiked across the U.S. In D.C. alone, there have been more than 900 shootings since last March. More than 260 people have been killed.
This is happening across a lot of cities, urban cities in the United States as a whole. And some of the factors that really contribute to what we're seeing are the social and economic instability and inequality that we've seen consistently, but also particularly as a result of COVID.
Experts say COVID-19 has widened disparity, increasing tensions where there isn't enough money to fund after-school programs and shore up businesses. The violence is mostly happening in Black and brown communities, areas where residents feel over-policed and underprotected.
Get out them cars. They're showing up for the cameras. They're not protecting us for real. When y'all go, we still on our own out here. People scared to come outside.
The Biden administration has set aside more than $470 billion to help cities fight gun violence. Most of that money will go to law enforcement, but about a quarter of those funds will go to community programs. For some, getting the balance right will be key to solving this crisis.
To make sure that we have a police force that is adequately protecting and serving all community members, while also investing in, alternatives to police, such as like public health models or co-responder models, and investing in things that have been shown to proven to be effective.
Here, Nia Courtney is a reminder that change requires more than murals. It requires trust between communities and the police who serve them. Judy Trin, CBC News, Washington.